Get your butt in the bed. Now you want to hug because you want to stay out. I love you. Let me kiss. In the bed. I'm playing football. No, you gonna get in the bed. Huh? I said you gonna go get in the bed. You be farting too. Good night. Don't get up out that bed again. Biggest game of the season for you, son.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium.
Talking to you, boy?
Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys.
I'll answer your father when he talks to you. Hold on, I'm trying to find this remote for this fucking fan. It's light.
Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to get this one going.
All right,
and off we go from Dallas. Very short kick taken at the 19.
Oh.
Field flipping it from there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's the way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield.
Ready, Fred?
Your return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Riley.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. They gonna hit me like that. First play.
That depends on the call on this play.
I got the first play of the game.
You don't get too
We
many
came out
plays
as
at
lesser
that
fine.
size
Come
in a
on.
game, and that flag takes away one of them.
That's cool. It had to be a reason. Shut up, nigga.
That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Can't stop it.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Can't stop it.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On the ground, this is Phil Moffa. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
It's time to admit that.
You don't have great success on
I got to expose it.
It's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
You ready?
Prescott
now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick
got big legs. Don't worry about it.
He needed to get
got big legs. Don't worry about it.
He did.
I was going to say something
Field goal
about
on the opening drive.
What?
It's not often you hear me say this game that a kicker can pick up his team, and he did right there.
I didn't go trade for him. He's a free agent.
If they would have come away with 0, it would have been a disappointment.
Cam
Instead,
Little,
he puts 3 on
he's
that
a free agent.
On the return, it's Jalen Moore.
Maybe it was a trade. I don't know. We lost. We ain't had no money.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Be careful here. Be careful. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
On the quick, right?
They get real nasty up front. They get real nasty up front, too.
First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries.
They get real nasty up front, G. How many times I got to tell you?
Sticking for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Go for it on 4th, I know you.
Linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
You're going to disrespect me. You're going to disrespect me. Go for it on 4th and lose the game. Come on. Come on.
And partner, I think we just got to look
It's
at what's going to be one of the biggest
that?
challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
You we talking to you, boy?
It's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback.
Yeah, my boy Pastor Troy.
Can have an effect throughout.
That's how I know you be watching me.
So 1st and 10 now from the
players
30.
that I made shine.
Headed left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
You ready?
Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb.
Not to nigga to die like that. Why you fumble out of mad as fuck?
25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here comes Maffa from the pistol.
Come on.
Inside 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That's what we're paying
You
for.
love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive
Bounce off the tackle.
forward.
You feel me?
There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You like this shit, G?
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 47. Yeah, I can't get him.
Dak out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Dak to the air here. Dialing up a receiver screen. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Here we go. Right there.
Throw here, 3rd down.
Oh, he was wide open. Come on,
And it's
bro.
incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a 4th down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Little knocks it through.
Wow.
And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The nervous right now.
No to return this.
Another turnover
This
happened.
drive will start inside the 25.
All the shit you be talking, you gotta back it up, man. You know?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 Texas. Look the hot.
Pressing
Operating from the
that
gun,
bitch.
it's Stroud. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard
It won't
to
work
move
too many
the
more
ball
times, I'll tell
in
you
this
that, though.
league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk.
Really
you
won't.
got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside
Yeah, run the ball
gets
here.
the job done.
That's what you should do. That's what you should
The
do.
tight end's motioning left.
That was your out running.
Stroud completes it quick.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play ball wide open.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Stroud on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans tie it up late in the 1st. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. 7-6 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 1st down here. Prescott will look to throw.
Oh my God. Come on, bro.
And the Texans grab it.
Come on, bro. We can't challenge the pass. That was a pass.
Touchdown. The Texans grow their lead on
He
the
passed the
turnover.
ball.
I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock. But how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. Kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
That is crazy.
One after, off and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
You know you wouldn't got him because you saw what I did to him. You saw what I did to him. I turned him up.
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Dak off the play fake. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes.
Yeah, everything.
At the 10-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away.
Dedicate play calling to him.
No to return this. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Over. 118. That's it. 11.
From the gun, Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun now for Stroud. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Now, that's it. 18. That's it.
Think hard. Think hard here.
Stroud's going to throw for it.
Think hard here.
They'll
Stupid
turn it over on
motherfucker.
downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Dak to throw. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Listen. Okay.
Prescott now to throw on third down.
Blitz
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's a pickup of 9.
Fucking tough
And that's good for a
fumble.
Dallas first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
From the gun is Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Wilson hurt.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
See, he ain't got a pass all game.
Noel to return this. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Give now to the running back.
Oh, wow.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stroud from the pistol.
What?
Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Set a replay.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Stroud to throw on first down. Dump off caught by his back.
Good tackle.
And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw, Stroud. That's him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins.
Come on.
And they make the tackle at the 38.
He's right there. He's gonna throw it quick.
Coming to the line for another
Right
first and
there.
10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let the hot, let the hot. Hey, uno more. Buggy.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Tony.
Watch the quick out. Watch the quick out.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Hits
Get
his
the
running
fuck
back.
out. Get the fuck out of here,
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans tie it in the final minute of the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that, how do you kick off returner? It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Hey, kill! Yeah! Go ahead, hey, 47! Here go 46! 26!
Run here with Tootin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 39-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Go ahead, hey! Here go to 54, go to 26.
Dak now from the gun. Big strike here to Williams. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Little knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little, but up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. He's brought down just inside the 25.
these boys doing the weight room, boy. Rest. That's it. It's gonna be hard to win shit.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
It's a hard one on that ground.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Noel to return this. He is rocked. That ball's free. Unfortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it. So a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Tony. Down.
On play action, here's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go.
From the gun, Marks gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
All right. 18. That's it.
Watch Nico.
The give here on second. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
It's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Why, Tony?
First down throw by Stroud.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
They got 21 yards on the play. Now they have a first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
18. That's it.
From the red zone on first. Escapes out to the left. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts him with jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he takes this one all the way. Touchdown on the kick return. Well, we When it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Are they going to run it down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown.
This is dumb. It's dumb.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This is taken in at the 13. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yep.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
46. 46.
On the ground, Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go, 46. 26.
First and 10, Prescott. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
What, baby? Huh? Love you.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Noel to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we What's up? Red.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I'm so tired of this.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. 18. That's it. 2 J.
They go play action with Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. Wide open, downfield. Got it! He's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they can be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Jukes away from one. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Little tacks on an extra point. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Oh, hey.
They give it to him again. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Hey, Nike Texas.
Back to the well again. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though, made at the 46. 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Out, okay. Swap. Mother swap.
Stroud now on 3rd. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 6.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
All right. 18. What's that? Under.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
18. What's that? Look the hot. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno. Why, Tony? Come on.
3rd and long. They're going to throw.
Kick the
Just
fucking
away
ball.
before the hit,
Bro.
but
Come
it
on,
doesn't
man.
matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
Okay, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Wilson on the slant. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
47. Yeah, here we go. Then we're going to 54. Everyone going to 54. Everyone kill. What do you think?
On the carry, it's Maffa. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
We're going to 54. Line in. Hey, kill. 26.
Going to the ground again on first. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. This is Maffa. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On 3rd down, here's Sutton. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dak off the play fake. Cut out left. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. That one connects. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. On is Little for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
On the 19 Texans. On 18. What's up? Hey, uno.
Shotgun now. 1st round. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That one hits for 30. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
South. 18. What's up?
Strad to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the right side, Nolan has it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Texans down by 10. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Why Tony? 18. Look at high. 19 Texans.
Throwing now. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
6 fucking turnovers.
That was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Returning from the 18-yard line.
Ball game, boys.
And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. No to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, team. What's up? Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars. 11.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm just quiet now.
All right. 18. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud now. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
And the Texans first down.
First down, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
South.
Defended by Deron Bland.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Why Tony?
Looking to throw it. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to herd their offense to the line.
A gain of 14.
First down throw by Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. And this is another incompletion.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way to spark a comeback?
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they have 3rd and short.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.
Get your ass back in the book, man. Like your father would like you to do.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott.
Get them books now, you
the
hear me, son?
Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Talking to me like you're about to do something. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? No, I don't hear nothing now. I'll be quiet. That's all I like you to do. Fuck ass nigga. Oh shit. Know your feelings, right? Yes, baby. What's... Huh? It's time for you to go to bed. Man.